I'm Joe, you're you, and this is Fiduciary Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. If you want to get a hold of me, click that link in the description and let's make it happening. Welcome back for part 2 of this Fiduciary Friday series, talking about the pros of multiple representation. A recap of last week. Multiple representation is when a realtor, like myself, represents a buyer and a seller. What are the pros of multiple representation? Well, I'm going to talk about this from the perspective of working with me. I've been through multiple situations of multiple representation. I'm going to talk about what the pros are when in this situation. Every multiple representation deal that I've gone through where I've had a firm deal put together has closed. We've had a smooth transaction. So I've had a lot of success with this. Although in the cons video for next week, I'm going to be talking about some of the challenges, pitfalls, conflicts with multiple representation. One of the benefits is there's one less person playing telephone. If you ever played telephone before in school, every time a message gets passed on, it gets changed up a little bit, gets jumbled up, gets scrambled up. From the first person to the last person, it's not the same message. Well, this can happen in real estate too. You're going from a seller to a listing agent, from the listing agent to the buying realtor, and then to the buyers. And sometimes in the middle, things can get jumbled up with the realtors. Can say one thing and another thing is understood. Well, when working with me in multiple representation, one of the best parts is we're eliminating one of those channels, and the message is going directly from the seller to myself and to the buyer. Now, this might not sound important, not being in this situation, but let me tell you, going through many real estate deals, being able to eliminate one extra variable like that and having information jumbled up can really make a big difference in a transaction. Now, I'm not going to tell you I'm a huge advocate of multiple representation, but this is a pro of that situation. Another small pro about multiple representation is there's one less schedule to work around. So just like having one less channel to pass information through, it's one less schedule to work with. It's a lot easier to get information from one side to the other when it's only going to pass through one channel. I've had some times where it's challenging working with 4 schedules. You've got a buyer, you've got a seller, and 2 realtors that are all busy. You eliminate one realtor and you'll have a smoother process for paperwork to pass through and messages to get passed through. That pretty much sums up the pros of multiple representation. I can only speak on behalf of situations I've been through with pros of the process. I haven't been through it with other realtors, but this is how I see it from my point of view. Next week, I'll be talking about the cons of multiple representation. So thanks for tuning in. Please share this video, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night, Joe. Yes. No problem. See you tomorrow.